Is Jax currently experiencing melancholy in episode 2 is going to be released on the 3rd of May, and we additionally understand that the episode will astonish us, even though we now possess ample information concerning the storyline. Nonetheless, regarding who will induce the most astonishment, we are uncertain, but I surmise it will be Jax, because we are going to acquire a much deeper understanding of him and hopefully witness some character evolution. Jax has unmistakably emerged as one of the most scrutinized characters from episode 1 solely due to the intricacies of his demeanor and observing his design. He appears affable, yet as we delve deeper into his character, in pilot episode we realize that was not entirely accurate. We discerned how he indulges in pranks on his fellow circus members, not merely for amusement but potentially with malice, all the while persistently interjecting with sardonic remarks. He could easily be perceived as simply obnoxious. However, in episode 2, where he appears despondent, this might be an aspect we'll delve into further, uncovering more about Jax. For instance, at the onset of episode 1, when he promptly proposed they embark on an adventure after witnessing POMNI on the verge of a mental breakdown, he conceivably prevented POMNI's descent into abstraction. Furthermore, when Ragatha embarked on a diatribe regarding the futility of their existence in the circus, he diverted the conversation by jesting about placing centipedes in her room, thereby snapping her out of her diatribe. Once again, Jax may have forestalled a dire outcome for Ragatha. Moreover, the revelation that he was the sole possessor of keys to the others' rooms prompted US to question his true intentions. Nevertheless, the first episode barely scratched the surface of his character. However, based on the trailer for episode 2, it appears that he could be the focal point. I speculate this because of a segment in the trailer where he appears isolated, appearing forlorn and isolated, which is highly unusual for him. However, given that Gooseworks mentioned episode 2 will delve into depression, Jax emerges as a strong contender through whom they might explore this theme. Jax seems to be realizing the repercussions of his actions, coupled with the realization that he is not particularly liked by his peers in the manner he desires. Consequently, perhaps he will spiral into depression, prompting a realization that he ought to exhibit more kindness towards others, thereby emerging as a reformed individual. Delving deeper into Jax's true nature seems logical, especially considering the tidbits Gooseworks shared during the 6-month hiatus, such as the revelation that none of the circus members genuinely likes him, and yet he seems to belong there more than anyone else. This begs the question of why, and in my estimation, this episode will shed light on Jax's past, potentially even before he joined the circus, or his early days within it, preceding PNE's arrival. Given the prevailing perception of his personality thus far, it's evident he isn't particularly amiable, not due to introversion but rather due to his penchant for bullying others. For instance, his prank involving centipedes targeted Ragatha's greatest fear, a deed I deem malevolent. Moreover, his wanton destruction of the ganglia mask in the trailer for episode 2 hints at a potential escalation of his actions. However, amidst the shots of his usual smug demeanor, there's one where he appears utterly out of character, reflecting a somber contemplation, perhaps pondering the existential intricacies of life itself. This suggests a potential shift in his outlook, possibly prompted by a series of events throughout the episode, causing him to reassess his actions. While his behavior may seem rational, considering the need for the circus members to occupy themselves to stave off insanity, as Cain intended with their adventures, it's possible Jax is treading a misguided path, selfishly safeguarding his own sanity at the expense of others. However, there's also the possibility that he may transgress the bounds of acceptability in the next episode, leading to dire consequences. The shot of him brandishing a candy shotgun in the trailer raises intriguing possibilities. If he indeed uses it, the repercussions could be severe, potentially leading to remorse and introspection. Alternatively, his isolation from the group may serve as a stark reminder of the consequences of his actions, as he realizes that his past behavior has alienated him from his peers. The Candy Canyon Kingdom could serve as a metaphor for the illusion he's constructed for himself within the circus, which upon closer inspection reveals itself to be far from perfect, culminating in a profound sense of loneliness and desolation, as depicted in the shot of him alone. Gooseworks' recent Twitter post regarding the show's target audience aligns with this narrative, indicating a shift towards more mature themes despite the colorful aesthetic. By delving into themes like depression, they might attract a wider audience while retaining the attention of younger viewers with the show's inherent entertainment value. However, I fervently hope that if JAX experience depression in episode 2, it serves as a catalyst for personal growth rather than a prolonged descent into madness. The prospect of witnessing another character succumb to abstraction, akin to Ragatha's ordeal, is harrowing to contemplate. Ultimately, the direction the show takes with JAX's character remains uncertain, but I'm intrigued to see how his arc unfolds in the upcoming episodes. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and click on this video for more insights.